Greetings. Hey, it's Susie Q. Today we're going to be focusing on my AKASHIC records and moving into automatic written pieces. I've been doing this for 15 years. It's been January 1st of 2008 when all of this started. And so there's been a whole lot of energy around that related to the words. So many words. So many freaking words. All right, we're going to get started. We have one piece today and we're going to start right now. So, burdens be the color blue. To speak into the very nature of what's true for you now, you may discover whole new worlds of possibility. Some will carry their blue like a badge of merit arrived from some extraneous experiment, life, and claim as their own. This blue that appears to be you just might be a blast of energy to shine more light. Pink into your closest field of your knowing. Streams of colors pulsate and actualize. As another's beck and call, heed and hover to discern the new information. Really? For you? This typist here has painstakingly come to realize that most of what arrives into her field is waves of energies that simply pass through. Much ado about nothing is exactly right. Oh, the sneaky stinkers that hovers in bands of colors like banshee thieves of the night. They love being ever so mischievous. My sovereign darlings that you are, hold your space. Plant your state of being deep into the planetary high heart of Gaia. Allow this Gaia essence to hold you in her womb as your blue onto pink moves more swiftly into sovereign connection with that which you are. Pure essence of the one, be it that you are. Choose your colors. The spectrums from here will surely fuel your divine spirit. For those that experience energy, what an honor to behold. For those that experience color, what an honor to behold. For those that experience music, what an honor to behold. For those that experience creation, what an honor to behold. Whatever it is, my dears, create your own miracles here. Heaven on earth awakens as you do, and how lovely it is. Shine. Awesome. I don't know. Sometimes those automatic written pieces that come through are, I guess, have like kind of some underpinnings or some metaphors or something related to the words, because sometimes I'm like not really even getting it myself, but as the typist, I hear it from the right side, I get the guidance, and then I start typing. And it's really pretty fast. Every once in a while, there's a pause when I'm listening or feeling into the energies with the words. I just take a pause and then I'll just wait. I'm kind of like waiting. And then I get right back into the pieces. And so some of these things are a little bit cryptic. Some of these don't maybe make sense in a way. But I think underneath all of that, that there's going to be all of these different states of energies that are kind of, I always call it the snake energy, is that all of those energies are here to support us. And the more that we can kind of lean into some of these states of consciousness, and maybe, like I'm an automatic writer, so I do Akashic Records and QHH2, but there's something else that you might want to do. When you're talking about creation, maybe you want to be more creative with things. Maybe you want to put paint on a canvas, or maybe you want to create a new podcast. I was doing podcast early, but yeah, you can. What else do you want to create? What else do you want to manifest? What would be really inspiring you to feel lighter and brighter and more joyful? So a lot of times we're thinking like, well, I need to do something big and bold, and then if it's so big and bold, you're never going to get it done because you're like, I can't do it. I don't know the first step, the third step, or the fifth step. I'm kind of hovering in it. If you can just do one thing that really creates something spectacular, like for me, my stuff is pretty passive because I've been doing this for so long. I can just simply get to the keyboard and pop something in there. But the more that you can kind of go in and just start kind of thinking like, what else do I really want to do right now? Maybe my daughter is like sewing. She's sewing now. She's sewing again. and she does it, and she has people that come and pay for her some of her things. It could be anything. So think about what your creative spirit is asking for you. Think about that creative curiosity about, like, what else could I do differently? Maybe you're not a creative person. Maybe you're like thinking, I'm not really a creative person, but there's something that you really love, that you love to do. I love processing food. I'm like a food person. I'm kind of like a foodie, but I like to do a lot of vegetables, and I like to, and a lot of the things are kind of like the same kind of recipes that I make, but over time, since last year, I've lost, maybe quite a bit of, a lot of my body has shifted, so I have a different body that I've had for a long, long time. So I feel much lighter and brighter. So whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is that you're desiring to have in your field, just start doing one thing. Like for me, I like processing food. So I like to go to farmers markets or to these other kind of shops that I can go to and find the best little fruits or vegetables. And I love it. I freaking love it. Maybe it's not even about maybe the creative pursuits like painting or doing this different artistry or music or anything. You can maybe just start working with, like I absolutely love, this is so crazy, but I absolutely love doing these beautiful blender things with all of the protein powders and all the fruits and veggies and all that. So all you can just, maybe that could be your creative pursuit. Look at something else that could help you to kind of reorganize your beautiful body, with the foods you eat and with the sky and the beautiful sun raw energy. All of this is supporting us and allowing us to have a better experience with our creative pursuits and our willingness to move into color, to move into energy, to move into water, to move into the higher states of consciousness, whatever that means for you. But find one thing that you can do. There's one thing you could do. Think of something that would be super easy just to start, as you could maybe put a note on the refrigerator, or kind of create, a different way of looking at your planner. Like I used to have a planner that I decided to go digital, but now I'm back on the planner because I like to doodle. Doodling is a really creative pursuit for me as well. So anyway, so whatever you're doing, whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're feeling within your body, just notice that there's so much more to the story. There's so much more to your breath of life, your goodness, your freshness of being aware and awake and just loving your beautiful divine body. So I send so much love to you. We'll see you soon, and namaste.